In this lecture, let's see the various options that are available in our general and writing settings. To access general settings, click on settings in the left side panel. By default, you will be taken to the general settings. The first option that is available to us is the site title. If you change your site title, then it will change here as well as in the header of your e-commerce site. Next option is the tagline, which appears beneath the title in the website. If you change your tagline, then the change will materialize here. Next comes WordPress admin URL and site URL. At any cost, don't play with these two things. If you change even a single letter in these fields, then you cannot access even your WordPress dashboard. To correct this issue, either you should restore your previous WordPress database backup, or you should revert back the address in WP options field in the WordPress database, which can be found in PHP MyAdmin in cPanel. This will be quite intimidating for any WordPress beginner. So, I suggest you not to edit these two URLs in general settings. The next option is email address. The email ID you mention here will receive all the updates about your WordPress site, such as any new comments. Next option is membership. As an e-commerce site, we should allow visitors to register in our site so that they can save their addresses, wishlist, etc. This option determines the role of every new visitor who register on our website. If this is set to subscriber, then the user would become a subscriber. He can only comment, he cannot edit posts or approve comments by other users. Leave this option to subscriber, don't change it to contributor or editor, else it may pose some security threat to your site. Next option is time zone. Select your time zone or the time zone of your prominent market so that you and your customers can share a common time frame. Next options are date and time format. Just leave it to the default setting, it has got no significant importance. Next option is the day on which the week starts. Most of the countries starts their week on Sunday. If you want to consider only the first business day as your starting day of the week, then leave it as Monday, else choose Sunday. The last option in general setting is to choose site language. I am going to leave it to English. You may change it to any local language if you wish. Click on Save Changes button to save all the recent changes made in this general settings. To verify the working of our site, just middle click on Visit Site to open your WordPress site on a new tab. Let's move on to writing settings. Click on Writing in left side panel. The default category of all the new posts are set to uncategorized since we haven't created many categories. Only 2 categories are available for now. So let me choose promotions as default category. Regarding the types of posts, I will deal with them in detail in the later lectures. For now, choose standard as the default post type. Post via email is a nice feature offered by WordPress, but they are going to remove it soon owing to some security issues. But we can get this feature using plugins. Using this feature, we can publish a new post by just sending an email to a secret email address that can be set up here. But I recommend you not to use this feature as WordPress is going to remove it. The important security threat by setting up this feature is that if someone finds out this secret email address, then They can publish any content in your website without your permission. The next option is update services. Pingomatic is a pinging service which pings to various sites such as search engines about any new post you publish. Click Save Changes button to save all the recent changes made in writing settings. That's all about general and writing settings. In the next lecture, let's see about reading settings.